is you're the second person I've heard, third person I heard to actually do business from TikTok, right? So like the very first one was Ryan Pineda, right? He was the one that was like leading that charge a while ago. I was like, well, I don't know about trying to catch Ryan Pineda. But then RJ Bates, right? He said on Part in the Disruption, like he regularly gets transactions because he just posts his cold calls on TikTok. Mm-hmm. So what are you posting on TikTok that attracted this model employee?
Well, one I'll tell you is we're not getting deals from TikTok, but it's the personnel. That's the biggest thing for it. But dude, everything, man, is what it comes down to. Posting on TikTok, posting on social media in general, all you're doing is telling your story to the world, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's a whole bunch of things, right? I show people, one thing that I do that's really big, if anybody wants to grow on TikTok, here's a hack for you. Go live and just do your cold calls live. Mm-hmm. This is going to be great for you, twofold reasons. Number one, you have an audience. So you're going to perform at your very highest every single time. So like we talked, like you had Luke Rutvold and Jake Landis on the show, and Luke likes to play Madden while he cold calls, right? That keeps it entertaining for him. Yeah. For me, going live on TikTok made it entertaining for me. All of a sudden, I got people I'm hanging out with. It's kind of like a show. Like I'm having a great time with it, and it allows me to do it for longer. But also, it allowed me to get better because I need to perform. Mm-hmm. But then through doing that, people like to see it for whatever reason, right? Yeah. And then that started bringing people in, and then that's how like this guy saw it. He just saw me live talking to people. He was like, well, I think I could do that. Right. Messaged me, hey, can I come do that? Yeah.
And moved out here.
But what's a post, right? It's just, you're just telling your story. It's whatever you want.
Yeah, right? I like that. Have you considered, if you're doing lives on TikTok, have you considered starting a Twitch stream?
I've been doing it on YouTube now because it's so much better. Because also, like, I want to show people my screen, and TikTok won't let me do it. Like, it's just my face. But I want to show people, like, hey, look, here's what I'm looking at, my comps and everything like that. So if you guys are interested in watching live, like I do this on YouTube. At
TikTok
Tyson
keeps shutting his account down too.
Yeah, also,
for whatever reason.
I think it's awesome though that you're leveraging social media because it's something that we talk about from time to time. The power of branding, the power of creating content, telling a story, and the objection we always get is like, well, why would anyone want to hear my story, right? Like, why, like or I'd rather just do deals versus creating content. So. Can you address for me those two objections?
Yes, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. What do you mean? Okay, listen, I don't know what you believe in or anything like that, but a lot of people, they believe that you were created in God's image and you are the embodiment and likeness of Him. And if you believe that and you don't believe that you have something special to share with other people, then you're lying to yourself. Mm-hmm. Everybody has something that they were put on this earth to be amazing at. And by you just keeping it for yourself, you're being selfish. You can't help anybody else out if you're doing that. And even if it's something is you just starting out, and showing people, here's me, I don't know shit, I'm just doing this. You know what? Somebody else is going to see that and be like, well, if he's not afraid to try it out, then maybe I can. And you know what? Spiritually, by you helping that person out, it's going to come back to you.
I love that. What about
So I'm glad I got him so I don't have to do that.
Yeah. What about the other question of like, well, I'd rather be doing deals than creating content?
Bro, I'm live on TikTok closing deals. Yeah. Like there are videos of me, like I'm making money closing deals while I'm doing this. So that's where people will get caught up. Mm-hmm. And I do tell that to people who like, they talk to me like, hey, I want to get my social media going while I'm doing this. It's like, well, let's make sure that you're managing your time correctly. Mm-hmm. For me, like when I first started, especially, like I'm live while I'm doing an income generating activity. When I'm talking to this person who's doing, they're like, well, I have made these videos of this and that. It's like, okay, well, is that making you any money? Like, so have to
the fact that you're tying it to an income activity.
Right.
Yeah, I like that a lot. So how proud are you to hear all this coming from him?
No, it's why I like what he's doing. That's what I want him to go do.
Yeah.